The Adam Smith Awards Asia are recognised as the industry benchmark for best practice and innovation in corporate treasury. Throughout this dedicated series, we take a deep dive into each of the winning solutions of 2021 in conversation with the creators themselves.
Hello, I'm Meg Coates, Joint Publisher and Head of Operations at the Treasury Today Group. In this episode, we take a look at the overall and highly commended winners in the Best Trade Solution. This category acknowledges the special relationship between buyer and seller. Letters of credit, guarantees, and open account trading are common. We are now seeing much greater use of automation in traditionally paper-based processes. Blockchain is also seeing some traction in the trade space.
And our overall winner of the Best Trade Solution is Abhijit Sarkar, Treasury Head at Cummins Technology India. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Keirobium Dasan from the Treasury team at Cummins Technologies India Private Limited, based in Pune, India. We are very excited to be a part of this podcast for the Best Trade Solution category award of Adam Smith Award Asia 2021. Winning the Adam Smith Award Asia is an honor to us as it is recognized as the ultimate industry benchmark for corporate treasury achievement. The product implemented by Cummins in partnership with Bank of America has been very important to us in terms of resolving the cash flow issues being faced by our customer. It strengthened our relationship with our customer further and brought certainty to our cash flows with operational stability. And hence, this award comes as a validation and acknowledgement of the efforts put in by the team for solving the business problem faced. It is an appreciation of Cummins and the bank's innovative thinking and the way our leaderships have been driving it. In the first quarter of the year 2020, as COVID-19 swept across markets, the challenges that arose were unprecedented, as the prevailing economic downturn was made worse by the impact of the pandemic, thus causing several Cummins clients to face a mounting working capital pressure. Cummins was transacting on an open account basis with its biggest buyers. This was turning out to be an area of concern for Cummins Treasury for reasons such as resultant delays in payment and corresponding interest loss. Clients were close to exhausting their credit lines, lower cash flow predictability, increased scrutiny of the overdue receivables, which might result in credit law, resultant supply halt and consequent impact on Cummins' revenue. Determined to find a solution that would represent a win for both Cummins and its clients, Mr. Abhijit Sarkar, the Regional Treasury Director, reached out to Cummins' main banking partners in India for help. That is how Cummins initiated the work on this project. The objective was to find a solution that would mitigate Cummins' risk of client payment delays, proactively solve business problem and facilitate cash flow certainty, be acceptable to the customer who were transacting on an open account basis and needed an extension in credit terms for its payments to Cummins. We also wanted the solution to represent a non-onerous implementation, meet objectives of all the stakeholders involved, and build a sustainable operating process with the remote working situation at hand. We initiated a discussion with our customer to understand their constraints to pay us on time, which was also impacting our cash flow predictability. While we didn't foresee any credit concerns, cash flow certainty was a key driver. With their inputs, we worked with Bank of America and were finally able to devise a solution that could meet all our objectives. Thereafter, we discussed the financing proposal with customers' finance and treasury teams. And once we had a prima facie agreement, other Cummins teams like the legal team, the business finance team, back office operations team were all involved to finalize the process steps. The customer appreciated the proposal, which not only freed up their precious credit line during a crisis, but also reduced their overall cost due to the interest differential on account of Cummins' credit profile. Apart from the financing aspect, we also needed to ensure a seamless process flow as this was implemented during COVID lockdown. Moreover, we also wanted to use this opportunity to convert the customer account from an open credit to a secured one. With this in mind, a solution was devised that would extend the customer credit terms from N30 to N90 with the use of a bill of exchange drawn by Cummins and accepted by the customer to ensure that the funds be paid on the due date. Cummins would discount the bill of exchange and receive the funds early in order to not impact its cash flows. Since customer credit lines were not available, Cummins credit lines would be used to discount the bills of exchange. And as the bills of exchange could still have a risk of being dishonored, to safeguard the receivables of Cummins, a post-dated check was added to the product. The customer would issue a post-dated check along with the accepted bill of exchange, thus ensuring the funds be cleared on the due date. This ensured that all cash flow concerns of the customer and Cummins be addressed. Our major learnings were that at the time of a crisis, we need to think out of the box and provide innovative solutions to our stakeholders. Bank platforms and technology solutions, if leveraged well, can eliminate paperwork and improve the overall turnaround time of a process. This was evident as the implementation was done during a lockdown. It is all a teamwork. Our teams such as legal, business finance, operations, all playing their role which ensured that there were no loose ends. With receivables discussions out of the way, our business team could now focus on business partnering with customers. Teams need to be agile and ready for unforeseen market events which can't be predicted.
And now it's time for a word from their partner.
I'm Rahul Lakhotia, Treasury Sales Officer in GTS Corporate Sales at Bank of America and based in Mumbai, India. I'm very excited to be part of this podcast for the award-winning solution we at BofA implemented for our client Cummins Technologies India Private Limited. The main objectives of this project were to find a solution for not just one, but 2 or 3 issues that Cummins wanted to address and had encountered as a result of multiple factors. The first and most important issue was to address the delay in payment from Cummins counterparties or buyers owing to pandemic-driven cash flow stress. This was further aggravated as a result of higher utilization of credit limits by the buyers and many others in the industry, which led to poor cash flow predictability for Cummins. The risk of scrutiny and business impact associated with delayed receivables was also quite understandably becoming an important challenge for them. Hence, they needed a solution that would help raise liquidity along with risk-managed approach and be acceptable to Cummins and their buyers as well. It also needed to be easily implementable without heavy documentation or causing any disruption in existing operating process for Cummins or their buyers. Well, we got on the whiteboard with Cummins to ideate and explore possible settlement options that could address the issue and meet the requirements. And that's when we came up with introducing an accepted bill of exchange to be introduced as an underlying document. This was coupled with a post-dated check from the buyer as a tool to mitigate risk over and above an accepted bill of exchange. And this would also help raise liquidity without being onerous to the buyers, which was indeed one of the main objectives of the solution.
Next up, the highly commended award in this category.
Hello, I'm Vera Silva, Head of Trade Finance at Vale. I, together with the teams I work with, are the highly commended winner of the Best Trade Solution Award in the Adam Smith Awards Asia 2021. We are honored to receive this recognition, which is a testament to the significant progress that we have made, along with our clients and partners, in developing a vibrant digital trade ecosystem in the mining industry. Digitalization is one of the enablers of our transformation towards becoming more reliable and predictable as a mining company. Last September, Vale completed its first pilot blockchain-enabled transaction for 170,000 tons of Brazilian blend fines from the Keirobium Marine Terminal in Malaysia to China. It was Vale's first sale of iron ore using the blockchain technology. We achieved this milestone in collaboration with our clients and partners, among them Standard Chartered Bank and Contour. Instead of introducing digital solutions as innovation taught out in silos, we promote our digital offering as a means to mitigate some of the common issues that our clients are facing, enhancing efficiency and improving the value proposition of transacting with us. The transaction allows us to streamline our processes for faster, more transparent, and secure cross-border transactions. It gives us better visibility of the ongoing transaction via one connected platform such as Contour, improving the level of transparency and security among all parties involved. Additionally, this transaction does not require paper or transfer of physical documents, so they are much less carbon intensive than traditional transactions. Getting to where we are today is not without obstacles, and we found these challenges to be something that catalyzes us to be even more innovative. We believe digitalization is a journey, and as we evolve, we will continue to improve and enhance our process and synergy with our client partners. We are not only building processes here, but together with our partners and clients, we are building an ecosystem, a digital trade ecosystem. If anything, we are glad to have clients and partners who are keen to embrace innovation as much as we are, and this helps. Throughout the journey, we have also learned the value of diversity and inclusion in ensuring the successful implementation of digital transformation. I believe the future is designed by the people who work on transforming the world today. And that's why it's important for the teams who are working on the transformation in Vale to reflect the diversity that we have in the world today. This is something we in Vale emphasize. The teams that are doing the digital transformation with us are diverse, and it's the heterogeneity of thoughts and experience that allow us to be more creative and innovative. Our different perspectives put together matters because the world is and has been diverse. So, if we want to innovate effectively and efficiently, we must embrace diversity and inclusion. We must embrace togetherness, which brings me back to the launch of Vale's purpose earlier this year. The purpose outlined that we exist to improve life and transform the future together. I have the privilege to see this in practice, where togetherness in a diverse and inclusive setting can produce innovative solutions that can transform Vale and the mining industry as a whole. And this is how we will continue to move forward in this journey.
And now it's time for a word from their partner.
Hello, I'm Ricky Cora, and I'm responsible for transaction banking in Asia Pacific, Africa, and the Middle East for Standard Chartered Bank. Our client, Vale Malaysia, was one of the early and leading adopters of digital channels and third-party platforms to digitize documentary trade. In collaboration with Standard Chartered in September 2020, Vale completed their first transaction using digital ledger technologies with the sale of iron ore from Malaysia and China. The letter of credit was issued through Contour, a blockchain platform, while shipping documents and the e-bill of lading processed through SDocs. This secured digital methodology reduced emails and paperwork between parties and also provided enhanced user experience for executing trades. This resulted in a reduction of Vale's day sales outstanding to a third of their original time. Reducing paper-intensive trade transactions is a transformative step towards Vale's broader goal of becoming a carbon-neutral company by 2050, and this transaction is also aligned with Standard Chartered's goal of achieving zero emissions from its operations by 2030 and from the bank's financing by 2050. We are proud to collaborate with Vale and support their efforts in the adoption of innovative ways to manage trade finance documentation. Our congratulations to Vale Malaysia for this very well-deserved recognition.
A huge congratulations to all our Adam Smith Awards Asia 2021 winners. Thank you for listening to this episode of our dedicated Adam Smith Awards Asia podcast series, brought to you by the Treasury Today Group. More episodes will be coming soon featuring other award-winning solutions, so please subscribe to our channel so you can stay updated wherever you get your podcasts from.